In the last video, we threw together a formula that calculates everything that we wanted it to. It's our dream formula, right? But now we want to copy that over. And because of the way, we're kind of changing direction here on the actual tab where it's used, the projects go from top to bottom. And here we've got them listed from left to right. We'd like to fill that formula over so that we don't have to type the whole thing. But there's one, problem with that. Right now we're using relative referencing. As it turns out, we can't really, you're not going to be able to make a magic tweak that totally fixes this problem. You are still going to have some things to fix, but one thing that we can do is anchor that B and J, and that'll help us so that it does not change. And we do that just by placing a $sign in front of the B and the J. We'll do that in each instance of that range. Oops, put it in the wrong place there. There we go. Now when we copy it over, we are still going to have to fix some things, but all we have to fix is the row number, and we'll make that 6s all the way through here. And this is just typical, how you work kind of stuff. All right, and same thing here, only now we need to make that 7. And if you have laid your spreadsheet out, if you're doing something similar to this and you've laid it out properly, then you'll be able to copy that down. And if you've been consistent, right, with the arrangement of all of your other stuff here, we are going to have to go in here, right, and we're going to have to change these back to 5s here. But what's more important, we have to change the sheet. Okay, so change all references to Ken to Michelle. And for this one, we've got to be on row 5. And it looks like I did something wrong there. Let's see. Oh, why did I get formatted as a date? I don't know. Okay, there we go. 100. Now, same thing here. We need to, I tell you what would be simpler probably. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to just fill to the right. Because it would be easier to just go in and change the rows here, as opposed to changing the name as well. And that looks like it's formatted as a date too. There must be something previously from, okay, that one looks okay. Previously from something else I must have been doing, formatted that as a date. Nope, there is something goofy going on with that, forcing it to be a date, and I don't know what it is, to be honest. I'm not going to deal with it right now, though. That is it. We have taken now the count A and count if functions together. Remember, count A will count all the cells in a range that are not empty. Count if counts all the cells in a range that match a certain criteria, and we can make that positive and negative. In other words, we can match all the cells that are a criteria, just like this, or we can match all the cells that are not a criteria by using this equation. And that's it for this slight detour. In the next video, we're going to head back to our original spreadsheet and continue building it and using some more math functions.